So, the next Duparc piece we have is To the Country Where War is Waged. This one was an interesting one, a little long, but it makes sense because there was a lot to say in this one. Phew. It was predominantly through composed, with some returning material towards the end. Just a little bit though. But it's also one of the more programmatic pieces we've had on this playlist thus far. I also think it's interesting that you provided a male singing this song given the context of the text and the fact that when I put the title into YouTube, rather, the first recording that came up was of I believe, a soprano doing it, or a mezzo, and then for you to provide for us a baritone or tenor recording of it is very interesting, and it challenges one of the earlier things that we talked about earlier in this journal, is the gendered song cycle, but that applies to art songs as well. There are specific pronouns that denote who the singer is referring to, that it is a male that they are referring to, but there's no reason that the singer has to be female necessarily. And the male singer who did it sounded incredible on it, so who cares? Let's see. One thing that stood out to me in the first stanza was at some point in the phrase "qui le tient si le tient rather si who is holding him back so long, oh God." When the speaker started talking about God or to God, it went up. The chord progression went up by a half step to I believe the Neapolitan. I think it was on the one chord there, but either way, it went up a half step, like ascending. And then I believe every time it did the "I still await his return." I believe every single time, I definitely the last two times, and I believe the first time as well, you had this flat 7, flat 6, 5 motion, the teleso, and ending on the fifth, indicating how much waiting that the speaker has had to do waiting for their partner to return. The second verse was definitely one of the more emotional ones, with it getting up higher in the register and having two octave jumps, one going up and the other going down. And when it got to the line, "I feel like I'm ready to cry," at the word pleurer, pleurer. Sorry, French is still. I promise I'm better at French than this. My brain is kind of dead today. But when it got to the part, you could really feel that the singer was on the verge of tears. And then it got especially programmatic when you had the tremolo at the beginning of the third verse. Someone is climbing up the ramp rapidly with the anticipation of, "Oh, is it him? Is it him? Oh, it's my page with my lamp." And the disappointment that went with that. This one was sad, but I enjoyed it.